Hello, this is the Urban Tango Nights recap for our Tango in a Day on the 2nd of March 2024. So we started off with the usual Tango posture, leaning forward, getting that slight flex in the knee. Talking about the embrace, either being close when there's contact in the chest area or open. Right hand for the leader coming around the back of the followers, back as far as is comfortable. Left hand coming to the side, elbows facing down, followers hand resting on top. Leaders looking over the follower's right shoulder. Follower's left hand resting around the leader's back as far as is comfortable and slightly inclining the head towards the chest. And we also talk about not pulling in or pushing out. Starting off the balanceo, so walking our way from side to side so we know which foot our follower has her weight on. And then leading with the chest, so where my chest moves forward, the follower's leg projects backwards on the inside wall of the foot to get that extra couple of inches. And then leaders, we can step into that space. We then discuss musicality, about interpreting the music, and then being able to add to our repertoire by changing the size of our steps. We can do smaller, or we can add more drive to get bigger steps. We can slow fins down, speed fins up, and also add in rock steps, and also add in side steps. Again, which can be small, large, quick, or slow. We then went into the outside system of walking by stepping to the side and twisting our chest to the right as a leader and right as a follower, so we can keep in that chest-to-chest connection, and then walking outside the follower, coming back inside by stepping forward to the left, either in line with the follower or taking a side step to the right. And then finally, for the end of the first workshop, we also did a shoe shine by stepping to the side, sinking down, which causes the follower to be really lazy with that back leg and pin it in position, so leaders can move their right foot inside and then lifting their chest, which gets the shoe shine with the follower's left foot on the leader. In the second workshop, we worked on pivoting and valse, so we played valse music, and we talked about the difference between tango, valses and milongas, plus also the etiquette for milongas. So from this one, we started out with that outside system of walking, and then as a leader, as I step forward on my right foot, twisting my chest to the left, which is moving away from my follower, and my follower then coming around me, and we've led this into a hero. So what the follower is doing is trying to keep in front of my chest, so from this point she is taking a side step, she's then taking a forward step around, arching her foot towards me, and also she's trying to keep her chest with me, which feels a torsion, which causes her to pivot. She's then going to take another side step, I keep moving away from her, and then go into a back step, which I can help her with the pivot, and then reaching back and around. She's not just swinging the leg around and hoping to get around, she's pivoting and then extending the leg to come out, and then we're back in front. Meanwhile, for the leaders, we did some decorations with a le piz, which is the sweep around, into the back cross, unfurling in the end rosque, so we can do several of these while actually doing the hero. From there we added in sacadas by, instead of sweeping the foot leaning behind, I'm taking it through and past and between my follower's legs, close to her standing leg, turning it out so when I step onto it, I add angular momentum to our pivot, and we end up doing extra turn and coming around that way. And this is another way of turning in tango. So that was it for workshop 2, and then it was lunch. And then we went into workshop 3, which is all about forward ochos. So from our forward, from a side step to the left, if I twist my chest to the left, like I was going to be doing with the hero and leading her around, my follower is going to step forward on her left foot, arching that towards me. Instead of turning away from her, if I let her pivot and then twist my chest to the right, she will step across and we're into our forward ochos. I can extend these by side stepping with my follower and moving with her. Or what I can do is move my foot and block her as she pivots. So if I make contact with the foot, it means pause. She can then pause in this position. She's got opportunities to do shoe shines, PKs, and then if I twist my chest to the left, she can walk out. I can do this on either foot, on either side. What we also noticed was, especially if I did it with my left foot on this side, and she walks over, this is the same position to get my sacadas. So we can now do sacadas from our forward ochos on both feet. That was it for workshop. There wasn't, we didn't do ganchos? Yeah, we did ganchos as well. So finally for workshop 3, we also put this blocking with the right foot, took the follower over, and then twisted the chest back to the right, which causes the follower to want to go in that direction. But my leg is blocking it, so it's been displaced, so I can go up onto the forward of my foot to offer a bigger target with the back of my thigh. The follower's foot is making contact, and when it can't go any further, that's when the knee bends, and we can then walk back out. Finally, workshop 4, where we did some boleos, pianasas, and used the gancho as well. So we started off with a side step to the left. As a leader, we're going to twist our chest to the left like we did for the ocho. But what I'm going to do is also move my right shoulder forward, which blocks the follower and pivots her backwards. If I rebound back, so if I twist and come back through, it causes that leg to whip. So this is all to do with the free leg. So we talked about having a loose knee and a loose hip. To help, I can also step around my follower, which means that when I bring her back, I can overextend that either into a front boleo or straight into an ocho or a U. If we did take it into the front boleo, we can then pivot her backwards. So we're back to where we started. Or if I put my foot behind her standing leg, I've got the opportunity to lead into a gancho, and I can knock it back into the front blade position. I also have the option to do a pianassa by stepping onto my right leg, going behind the follower, twisting my chest to the left. This leg then extends, turns, and wraps around me. So it's a high leg wrap, and we can take this out in the same way. And finally, we added in a calcita, which can be from any pivot. So it can be here, so I can walk around my follower. It can be from here. It can even be from the pianassa there, or just our normal ochos. So I think that covers everything we did in today's Tango in a Day. Thank you for watching this Urban Tango Nights recap. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the logo. You can find more of our class summaries down here and other videos of us dancing tango over here. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Meetup. Links are in the description below, and you can also subscribe to our newsletter using the link below.